Your soulmate is about to do something crazy because of your silence. My beloved child, don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. What you are about to hear is not an ordinary message. It is the beginning of a moment that very few people ever experience. Right now, while you are wondering why everything has become so quiet, someone else is being completely overwhelmed by that same silence. Your silence has not disappeared into the air. It has reached a heart that keeps searching for answers every single day. Your soulmate expected one small sign from you. Just one. They believed that somehow, somewhere, they would hear your voice again or see something that reminded them they had not lost you forever. But instead, all they found was silence. And the longer that silence continued, the louder their thoughts became. They started questioning every memory, every conversation, every promise they secretly held on to. Then something unexpected happened. A decision began forming inside them that nobody saw coming. A decision so shocking that even the people closest to them would never believe what they were about to do. Stay till the end. Because what pushed them toward that choice will leave you speechless. There are moments when silence speaks louder than 1,000 conversations. This is one of those moments. Every single day your soulmate has been pretending everything is normal, smiling when people are watching, answering questions with calm words, acting as though nothing has changed. But deep inside, another story has been unfolding. Every night they replay old memories, wondering whether your silence means goodbye, or whether it hides a reason they simply cannot understand. The uncertainty has become heavier than the truth itself. Friends have told them to move on. Family members have suggested that waiting is pointless. New opportunities have appeared in front of them. Yet somehow, every path they try to walk keeps leading back to the thought of you. They cannot explain it. They cannot escape it. That invisible connection keeps pulling them back no matter how hard they try to ignore it. Then, without warning, something happened that completely changed their way of thinking. A single unexpected moment convinced them that remaining silent was no longer possible. From that second onward, everything inside them started changing. Don't skip. Because the step they are preparing to take could transform both of your futures forever. Listen carefully, because this is where the story becomes impossible to ignore. Your soulmate has reached the point where waiting no longer feels like an option. The silence that once made them hesitate has now become the very reason they are preparing to do something nobody expected. While everyone believes they have accepted the distance, the truth is completely different. Behind closed doors they have been planning, thinking, and searching for the courage to make one bold move that could change everything in an instant. They know it may surprise people. They know it may raise questions. They know it could completely alter the future they once believed was impossible. Yet they are beginning to feel that risking everything is easier than spending another day wondering what your silence truly means. But here is the part almost nobody knows. There is one final sign they are still waiting for before they act. One small detail that has not happened yet. The moment it appears, there will be no turning back. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What that final sign is, and why it could trigger the most unexpected moment of your entire journey, is about to be revealed. A strange feeling has already begun growing inside your soulmate, and they can no longer ignore it. Every morning they wake up believing today might finally bring an answer. Every evening they go to sleep wondering why your silence feels so powerful instead of empty. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The people around them have noticed the change. They ask why they seem distracted. They wonder why simple conversations suddenly end with long moments of silence. No one realizes that every quiet second reminds them of you. They have reached a point where even the smallest coincidence feels like a message they cannot explain. A familiar song, an unexpected place, or hearing a name that sounds like yours instantly pulls their heart back into the memories they have been trying to hide. They keep telling themselves to let go, yet something inside refuses to listen. That inner voice grows louder every single day, pushing them toward a decision that feels impossible to stop. The most surprising part is that your silence has done something words never could. Instead of making them forget, it has made them realize how much your presence truly meant. They have begun looking back at every unfinished conversation, searching for clues they once ignored. Suddenly, tiny moments that seemed ordinary now feel unforgettable. They wonder if they misunderstood your intentions. They question whether fear kept both of you from saying what needed to be said. The more they think about it, the more convinced they become that this story is not over. Deep inside, they feel that walking away now would leave a question that would haunt them for the rest of their life. Stay till the end. Because the realization they are about to have is unlike anything they have ever experienced before. It will push them closer to an action that no one in their family or circle of friends expects. Now the pressure has become impossible for them to carry alone. They are standing between two completely different futures. One future asks them to remain silent forever. The other asks them to take one fearless step that could change everything in a single moment. And for the first time, they are beginning to choose courage over fear. They have already imagined what they will say, where they might go, and how everything could unfold if the opportunity appears. But there is one obstacle still standing in front of them, and it is far bigger than anyone realizes. The moment that obstacle disappears, nothing will hold them back anymore. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. What they are secretly preparing to do next is so unexpected that even the people closest to them will be left completely speechless. Everything is moving faster now than anyone realizes. Your soulmate has stopped asking whether they should act. Now they are only asking when. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They have reached a place where silence no longer feels safe. Every day they delay feels heavier than the last. They have replayed countless possibilities in their mind, imagining what could happen if they finally stand in front of you. Sometimes they picture relief. Sometimes they fear rejection. But one feeling has become stronger than every fear they carry, the fear of never knowing what could have been. That single thought has started changing everything. The people around them believe they are simply distracted, but they have no idea that an invisible decision is quietly taking shape. A decision that could surprise everyone the moment it finally comes to life. Then something happened that shook them completely. During an ordinary moment, someone casually mentioned that life is too short to leave important words unspoken. Those simple words refused to leave their mind. They echoed again and again until your soulmate realized they had been waiting for a perfect moment that might never arrive. Suddenly, every excuse they had been holding on to began falling apart. They started looking at old memories differently. Instead of seeing distance, they saw unfinished chapters. Instead of seeing silence, they saw questions still waiting to be answered. That realization lit a fire inside them unlike anything they had ever felt before. They quietly began making preparations that no one noticed. Outwardly nothing seemed different, but inside, everything had changed. They knew that if one final confirmation appeared, they would stop hiding their feelings forever. Now the story is standing at the edge of a turning point. Your soulmate can feel that the next move cannot be delayed much longer. They are watching for one last sign, one unexpected moment that will convince them to take the bold step they have imagined so many times. And the unbelievable part is that this sign may appear when nobody expects it, not during a grand event, but during the most ordinary day. That is why they refuse to completely let go. Deep within, they believe your silence is hiding a truth that has not been revealed yet. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The moment that final sign appears, your soulmate is prepared to do something so unexpected that everyone who thought this story was over will suddenly realize, it was only just beginning. The waiting is almost over. Your soulmate has begun noticing details that everyone else keeps missing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A conversation suddenly stops when your name is mentioned. A familiar place brings back emotions they thought had disappeared forever. Even the quiet moments no longer feel ordinary. Instead of running away from those feelings, they have started accepting them. For the first time, they are no longer asking whether they should protect their heart. They are asking whether they should risk everything for one chance to finally discover the truth. That question has become impossible to silence. Every passing day gives them more courage than the day before, and the decision growing inside them is becoming stronger than anyone can imagine. What makes this moment so surprising is that your silence has completely changed the way they see the future. They once believed time would erase every emotion, but the opposite happened. The distance only revealed what truly mattered. They have quietly begun putting pieces together that never made sense before. Small memories now feel like important clues. Old conversations suddenly carry meanings they never noticed. They are realizing that the connection they tried to ignore never actually disappeared. It simply waited beneath the surface until they were finally ready to face it. That realization has given them a confidence they have never felt before. They are preparing themselves for a move that could leave everyone around them completely stunned. Now there is only one final moment standing between hesitation and action. Your soulmate has already decided that if one more unexpected sign appears, they will stop holding back completely. They will no longer allow fear to decide the future. They are ready to do something that many people would call unbelievable, simply because living with unanswered questions has become harder than taking the biggest risk of their life. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What they are about to discover before making that bold move will change everything they thought they knew, and that hidden discovery is closer than anyone realizes. Everything has led to this moment. Your soulmate is no longer fighting the feelings they tried so hard to hide. Instead, they have started listening to the quiet voice inside that keeps leading them back to you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There was a time when they believed silence meant the story had ended, but now they see it differently. They have realized that silence can also be a test of courage. It can reveal who is willing to keep believing when there are no easy answers. That realization has changed the way they see every memory you shared. Moments they once ignored now feel deeply important. They have even caught themselves smiling at memories they thought were long forgotten, only to feel an even stronger desire to understand why your path and theirs still seem connected in ways they cannot explain. The people around your soulmate have begun noticing the change, even if they don't understand the reason behind it. They see someone who looks thoughtful, someone who suddenly pauses in the middle of ordinary conversations as if listening for something no one else can hear. Advice continues coming from every direction. Some encourage them to move forward. Others tell them to stop hoping. But none of those voices have become stronger than the one inside their heart. They have quietly started imagining what would happen if they stopped being afraid. What if your silence is not rejection, but a chapter that has not yet reached its ending? What if the distance has been preparing both of you for a moment that neither of you could have understood before? Those questions refuse to leave them alone, and each passing day only strengthens their determination to seek the truth for themselves. Now the atmosphere around this story feels completely different. Your soulmate can sense that the next chapter is closer than ever before. They are no longer waiting for perfect conditions because they have learned that perfect moments rarely announce themselves. Instead, they arrive unexpectedly and change everything in a single heartbeat. That is exactly why they are preparing themselves for one fearless step that could rewrite the future they once believed was out of reach. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because just when your soulmate believes they are finally ready to act, an unexpected revelation will appear before them, one that could either make them move forward immediately, or leave them standing in complete disbelief. The moment your soulmate has been moving toward is now closer than ever. They can feel it without being able to explain why. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a quiet certainty growing inside them that refuses to disappear. Every attempt to ignore it has only made it stronger. They have stopped asking other people for advice because they know no one else can answer the question that keeps echoing in their heart. For the first time in a long while, they are trusting their own instincts. That change is powerful. It means they are no longer allowing fear, doubt, or outside opinions to control their next step. They have reached a point where taking a risk feels less frightening than living with endless what-ifs. Then an unexpected conversation changes everything. Someone casually says that the greatest regrets in life are often the words left unsaid and the chances never taken. Those words strike your soulmate more deeply than anyone realizes. They replay them again and again until they understand something they had never admitted before: they are not afraid of hearing an answer. They are afraid of never asking the question at all. That realization removes a burden they have carried for far too long. Suddenly, the future begins looking different. Instead of imagining reasons to stay silent, they begin imagining what could happen if they finally choose courage. Every small sign around them now feels like another reason to move instead of waiting for life to make the decision on their behalf. Now everything depends on one final moment that is drawing closer with every passing day. Your soulmate has already made a promise to themselves. If one more unexpected confirmation appears, they will stop holding back completely. They will no longer let silence write the ending of this story. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay till the end. Because the next step they are preparing to take is not ordinary. It is bold, unexpected, and capable of changing everything in a single instant. But just before they make that move, they are about to discover one hidden truth that could leave them completely speechless. And that revelation is far closer than anyone believes. The hidden truth is finally beginning to reveal itself. Your soulmate has reached the point where every delay feels like a message urging them to act. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They have stopped believing that everything happening around them is just coincidence. Every unexpected reminder, every familiar place, every memory that suddenly returns at the perfect moment seems to be pulling them toward the same conclusion. They are beginning to understand that your silence never erased the connection. Instead, it forced them to discover how real it truly was. That realization has become impossible to ignore, and with every passing day their determination grows stronger than ever before. What nobody knows is that your soulmate has already imagined the exact moment they finally break the silence. They have thought about what they might say, how they might react, and whether you would recognize the emotions they have carried for so long. They know the outcome cannot be guaranteed, yet they also know that living with unanswered questions is no longer an option. For the first time, they are choosing courage over comfort. They are willing to face uncertainty if it means finding the truth. Deep inside, they believe that some stories are never meant to end without one final, unforgettable chapter. That belief has become the force pushing them forward, even when logic tells them to walk away. Now only a single step remains. Your soulmate feels that once this step is taken, nothing will ever be the same again. They are closer than they have ever been to doing something completely unexpected. Something that could leave everyone around them in absolute disbelief. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because just as they prepare to make that bold move, one final surprise will appear from a direction neither of you saw coming, and that unexpected moment could change the entire story forever.